Lycoming County juries deliver guilty verdicts in two separate trials. Today is Thursday, April 30th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Partly sunny today with a high near 60. A 55-year-old Northumberland woman was found deceased inside a storage shed on Saturday in Sunbury. The Daily Item reports officers were notified by an individual who said she had not heard from J. Lou Bingaman for some time. Bingaman sometimes lived inside that shed. It is an ongoing investigation as they await results of the toxicology tests. Duad Rogers of Williamsport is convicted of first-degree murder in the shooting death of William Blackwell following a two-day trial. The fatal shooting took place outside an auto repair shop in Newberry on December 30th, 2016. Prosecutors said the murder was an act of revenge for an altercation that occurred a week prior, where Rogers was knocked out by Blackwell over a game of pool. Rogers' first trial in 2025 ended in a hung jury. The Sun-Gazette reports that during yesterday's deliberations, the jury first announced that they were deadlocked, however, returned less than an hour later with a guilty verdict. First-degree murder charges carry a mandatory sentence of life in prison, regardless of whether the death penalty is pursued. Following a two-day trial, Timothy Stroud Sr. of Muncie is found guilty of 39 counts of sexual assault charges. Stroud was arrested in 2022 and charged with more than 1,000 sex offenses against 5 victims who ranged in age from 4 to 17 years old. The Sun-Gazette reports several of the counts were consolidated, resulting in the 39 guilty verdicts. The charges include rape of a person less than 13 years old, aggravated indecent assault, and endangering the welfare of children. He is still facing nearly 60 additional charges in separate cases. Williamsport police are investigating 2 burglaries in which skill machines were the target. Early Wednesday morning between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., 2 black males entered the Brandon Cafe at 410 Washington Boulevard and stole 3 skill machines from the business. The suspects wheeled the machines out of the cafe on a cart and traveled to East 7th Street, where they smashed the machines and removed the cash boxes. Back on January 25th, between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., 2 black males broke into Marsden's laundromat at 1200 Vine Avenue and removed 2 skill machines. Pictures of the suspects in both cases can be seen on the Facebook page of the Williamsport Bureau of Police. A Center County business was destroyed by fire last night. Fire units from Center and Clinton counties were called to the structure fire just after 11 p.m. at 276 Spearing Street in Howard. First units on the scene found heavy fire showing from the 1.5-story commercial building occupied by GP Cabinets. The flames were so intense the fire spread to 2 additional buildings. The damage was turned extensive. GP Cabinets builds custom kitchen cabinets. The United Way of North Central PA has announced this year's recipient of the Douglas Dickey Humanitarian Award. The organization's former leader, Scott Lowry, will be honored during the upcoming annual award celebration on May 20th in the Grand Ballroom of the Holiday Inn. The 10th annual Jacobs Bike Safety Fair is set for May 10th from 10 until 2 at the Jersey Shore Area Pool Complex. There will be a bike parade, bicycle Olympics, face painting, vendors, also free helmet fittings, bike inspections, safety demonstrations, and obstacle courses. Participants will learn safety tips and maybe even win some prizes. Jacob's Bike Safety Fair was established in memory of 12-year-old Jacob Walders. And today, let's take time to reflect on the many people who have made a difference in our lives. It is with great sadness to learn that a former co-worker, Sam Jordan, passed away. Sam, who like me has over 40 years of experience in broadcasting, was always a champion for me, though ironically, we never met in person. He was passionate about radio, continuing to work even after having many medical problems. We'll miss you, Sam, but we'll keep your spirit and passion alive so that radio remains the local connection for entertainment, news, and more. Sam Jordan of Jersey Shore was 59. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.